Great answer, Anil. Actually, that speaks to the vision of our PSSM corporate wing, BEAT, right? So you talk today's world, very competitive, very challenging world. You know, take any industry, IT industry, industries, anything. Medical. There's a lot of competition across the service providers or the companies or the teams, even within the same company, same organization. There's a lot of competition within the teams. So how do we, how do you see the collaboration being replacing the competition? Well, sometimes it's a healthy competition, sometimes it's poisonous, right? But how do you see the collaboration completely replacing the competition and still achieve the success? And what's your perspective and what have you done in your past experience, Anil?
Yep. Hello. Yep. First of all, I'm going to put my organizer hat here, and
of course
I want to echo Meher's comments earlier, right? So, truly wonderful to see everyone joining us for this 3-day beautiful consciousness shift, and thank you from the bottom of our heart, the entire organization committee here. Pari is right there in front of us. So this event has gone through a lot. The shift has happened over a period of years, and it has started off back in India by Patriji, and then eventually made it to the US here in a global platform. So I truly, humbly request, right? It's a great opportunity. Please do spread the word when you can about the event, about the cause, about what we are doing from a meditation perspective. Thank you very much for that, and I'm going to take my corporate hat now. So to answer the question, it is, collaboration is key to success. We all know, especially coming from sales background, I live with vendors, partners, collaborators, service providers every day, right? It is absolutely key to understand what you want to get out, right? When you have stress, when you have a system that is on a chaotic basis, running on an ecosystem like the way we do in this modern world, it is next to, it's a very tough thing to really challenge and try to understand how to what extent you want to collaborate and how do you bring things together. Especially in the sales arena, it gets very difficult when you are strategizing aspects and trying to work with multiple different diversity environments in a global platform, and making sure that, I work for SAP, so our focus is all about selling SAP and the cloud business. So trying to bring all of that together and then collaborate without having that clear mindset is a big challenge. Even in my leadership and further to the executives within SAP, we have a program called Mindfulness Ambassador Program that we conduct. And through that, we bring that awareness to all the executives and leaders to understand the importance of collaboration, to understand the importance of level of awareness, and how you need to work with the diversified individuals, whether it is a particular sect of a group or it is a particular sect of a conversation that you are trying to get over with. It always requires for you to be consciously aware. So without having that mindful capability, it is going to be I'm not saying that it is impossible, but it's going to be a tougher conversation. So to bring back that conversation to the reality, so we have to bring some of these mindfulness techniques, which is what we are preaching here, the breath meditation in absolute way. So we talk about breath, we talk about the stress aspects, we talk about the emotional balance, how the leaders need to look into, and how you can have the emotional quotient. When you're trying to have these very negotiated conversations where your deals are coming through in a multi-million closures. So it's all about, trying to bring it and empower it, right, within the organization.
Great answer, Anil. Actually, that speaks to the vision of our PSSM corporate wing, BEAT, right? So you talked about mindfulness, covered mindfulness. So the leaders need to be mindful, when they are operating in a day-to-day competitive world, challenging world. I mean, see, the world is not fair, right? But there's no term called fairness in the workplace, right? Nothing is fair in the workplace. Let's accept it. So mindful leadership, conscious leadership, we talked about cultural changes. Let's get into the business aspect, right?